Yo, welcome to Build Something TV. Wingnuts, what's going on? What is happening? Man, let me tell you behind the scenes. I was supposed to be doing this video right here, right? The replacement of displacement. That's the video I was supposed to be doing today. And I was going to show you guys the mini bike that I did and all of that stuff here, right? A situation had happened in between me videotaping. My homeboy came by, right? And he wanted to ride this. He'd been wanting to ride it since it was cut apart. I said, all right, man. Cranked it up. Foreman had a little trouble cranking up. I already knew something was going to happen when I had a problem starting the goddamn thing. That's an indication right there. So, all right, took it out, brought it right between here. Then I told him, I said, yo, man, this ain't no regular mini bike like we used to have back in the 80s. Things are fast now. So, all right. He gassed it up. I went down the hill first to show him how fast it is. He wasn't paying any attention. Then I came back up flying. All right, then I gave it to him. I said, hey, look, man, here you go. So, what did happen? Boom, hit that van right there. He slid underneath the van. I was like, oh, man, he was sauced up. Here's the alcohol, here's the blood. You know, I ain't bullshitting you guys. You know, I don't bullshit you guys. There's all the blood in the napkins and everything right there, man. I don't bullshit you guys. I'm telling you straight up what I'm telling you. See all that blood? Joker scraped his head, messed his fingers up. The moral of the story is, friends shouldn't let drunk friends ride a mini bike that you just made and crash into a van. That's the goddamn moral of the story. All right? So, back to this. We're going to switch gears on the subject matter. We're going to be talking about before you buy performance parts for your 05 and to 2011 Crown Victoria. So here is the main problem. This situation here. When you look at this drive-by-wire system inside this Crown Victoria, you think that this is new tech. But honestly, it's old tech. 1988 BMW 7 Series E32 was the first ones to put this in a passenger vehicle drive-by-wire system. Then in 2006, Yamaha put this inside their motorcycle, the R6. They use these things on motorcycles. So you know what that means? That this little part right here, you can tune this thing for the optimum performance. I mean, this thing reads air, it reads fuel. I mean, precisely. That's a good thing. The bad thing is for the backyard tuner or the guy who's really in the old school realm of tuning, it's going to be a bad thing. This thing here is going to need a tune for every little part that you add. Cold air intake, tune. Throttle body, tune. Plenum, tune. Injectors, tune. Intake manifold, tune. Cams, tune. Every little part that you add, you're going to need a tune. Put that all together and then get you one tune instead of going tune, tune, tune. That makes no sense. There's a pros and cons to this situation. Now, the pros is that this situation here is tunable for optimum performance. Program it for better throttle response on the fly, as long as you have a tuner. Now, the cons that I've seen in this situation here, anything that's electronic can be hacked. Now, if your car is Bluetooth the heck out, and this is on here, and you got, let's say, drive-by-wire steering, drive-by-wire braking, drive-by-wire drive, listen here, your car is basically a remote control, which means that your car can be manipulated from a smartphone, a computer, or even an old school remote control like a remote control car. Those are the scary points of having the drive-by-wire system totally up in your... There are three options that you can do. Either leave the car stock, or you can slight performance to your liking. You could do that. Remember, you got to get a tune for everything. Option 3, you could just swap out the whole engine and put in a 4.6 double overhead cam from a Mustang. You could probably more likely do that. And my suggestion is you just do light tuning. Intake plenum, throttle body, cold air intake, and then you get a tune for all of that. One shot. That will be cool. But also, there's 3 modifications that you could do to your Crown Victoria without touching the engine. If you click the link above, you can check that out. You added that, oh man, you got something good going on. The other option you can do, man, is just buy another car. These cars are cheap. If you got a little bit of room and you got a little bit of cash, keep your other Crown Vic stock. stock as can be. You do a little bit of exhaust on it only and keep that stock as a daily driver. But if you want to go ahead and some car tuning, well, guess what, man? You go get you a 04 and down Crown Victoria and play with that, so you can kind of get the learning there, because the 05 ones, you're going to need a little bit of cash to really go ahead and play with that thing, you know what I mean? This is just a little slight update for my man who was thinking about getting cams on his car. Again, if you just get cams, you're gonna need a tune, man. This here, you wouldn't really need a tune too much. You just throw cams in here, but it would be good to get a tune, but really not super duper necessary. But that other car, the 05 and up, they're not going to run right at all. They don't take heed to none of that stuff, because everything is conflicting with each other, sending mixed messages. Like, you know, you dating a chick, right? And you know, she want to give you some play, but she really don't want to give you some play, and then you try to get some play, just somebody's going to jail. So thank you for watching this episode of Build Something TV. Wingnuts, I'm just keeping you posted on what's going on, and I'm answering some questions in video form. I'm still going to get to that video about the replacement of displacement, because I need to get in there. We got so many motors in here, and that's what I really want to talk about. It's something that I want to do, and I've been talking to a lot of guys about that. So, man, see you guys on the flip side, man, and check out the next video coming up, man, on the replacement of displacement. See you guys.